So the first thing, whenever you want to represent the column chart, you have three ways to represent. Okay. So when you select this data, Control A, if you go to insert and if you click on this chart, recommended chart, you can see here recommended chart. And in this, you can see all the informations. Okay. First, always refer the recommended charts. Okay. Second option, if I go to all charts here, you can see the variation of your charts. Can you see that? So each year, what is the sale or year-wise sales or region-wise sales, you will come to know all the charts. Clear? So in case if I'm taking this is just a sequence wise. We don't know what exactly it means. So the color which you are seeing is year, the blue color here. If I select this option and if I click OK, just listen, then you try to execute here. So the first one, blue color, which you are representing is year, and north and south is your this values. But this is not the output which we need. So we'll not be using this chart. So again, I'm just going to insert recommended charts. Then you have here all charts. And in this, you can select this option. So in each year, you're comparing region wise, south or north, which is highest and which is lowest. Okay. This is one way of comparing the visual. So you're representing the data. In case if you change any value, for example, in this scenario, if you see, okay, in 2023, you have sale of 5,46,000. So if I keep here 7 lakhs or 8,50,000. Now, can you see here? The value is increasing here. So whatever the value you're changing, automatically it will get increase or decrease. One thing. Second, after adding this is one way of approach. And the second way of approach is you can just go to insert recommended charts, all charts. And the second one is this. So it will represent different colors, okay, based on year-wise, region-wise sales. So in each year for North region, which is highest region sale, which year is the highest? What do you think? 2022 is the highest sale. In North region, which year is the highest sale? Okay, in South region, which year is the highest sale? 2024. And in this, if you see, I'll just explain you. Okay, in 2021, which year is the highest? Which region is the highest?
North.
So there's two ways of understanding the visual. One, year-wise sales. Second one, region-wise sales. Got the point here? So this is how you're gonna represent the data. In case if you want to represent any one of this, for example, I'm just taking this chart, the first one. Now what and all I can do the modification. You can add from here everything, whatever you want. You all know this. In case if you don't want to do, go to the chart design and select whichever the color you need. Suppose if you need this, automatically it will give you. See that? If you need any other visual, you can select. Up to you here. I'm just selecting this. Now I don't like this background color. Which color I don't like? The background color. So I'll just right click there and you have here the option called, okay, font and all those things. You can do it in this way. If you want to fill the area, you can select whichever the area you want. The option is there. Still, if you don't want to do anything like that, go to format, you have the fill option and all this information. Okay. For example, now the which color you're seeing in the background, gray color. You want any black color? Let's see. If I select this, go to home, background color. Can you see that now? I can change the color, whichever I want. If I need lighter one, I can use lighter one. So up to me, whichever the color I need, the shades. Okay, if you don't like any color of this, then you can just go here, more colors, and you can choose the colors. So you have an option here. So directly, you just need to click on the chart design, choose whichever the design pattern you need, and then rename the header. And you can just write year and region wise sales. That's it. And you got the information concept. The same way, if you want to represent with a bar, change the page, go to the recommendations, okay, recommended charts, and there click on the charts. And the second option, you will see the bar. So in this bar, you can represent the output same as it is. Okay, but here I'm gonna introduce Actually, what it is saying you, clustered bar. If you select here, the one more option which is called stacked bar. Now what this stack bar is going to give you, it will give you the distribution of north and south for the each region. For example, if I take this one, and if I take this one, insert, recommended one, and again, going to the bar and selecting this one. If I take these two, which one looks very clear? The first one or second one? Second one is for comparison. First one is for the distribution. Clear? In the same year, what is the size of your bar? It represents the value. And in this, you're comparing it. Got the point? So whichever you like, you can represent. And you can select whichever the charts you need from here in the chart design. Okay, this time, I'm going to select any one. Let's assume that I'm selecting this. And here also, I'm selecting this.
Can you explain comparison and distribution once?
See, which chart? A stack bar chart. Stacked in the sense, it will be combined of north and south region in one single year.
Yeah.
Okay. And comparison in the sense clustered bar chart. Cluster in the sense you'll get two different bar charts where it will show you the comparison in 2024, which year is the highest sale, which region.
Okay.
Okay. That is how it works. Now, if you want to change the color, you can just go here and change the color too. Can you see here now? In the chart design only, you can change whichever the color you want. You have an option. If you need a shady colors, you can give a monoscale options, which you have it. The shady colors here. So the same thing you can do with this also. Whenever you're comparing, choose the different color shades. And when you're not comparing, when you're showing the distribution, choose the shady colors. So the highest will be a darker one and the lighter one will be light color, the lowest one. Clear on this? Can you please present it? Now coming to the next one. Pie and donut. So basically you have completed your task 33% and you have how much? 67%. So if you want to show in a presentation way, you can just use the same thing. Insert, you have here itself, but I'm going again back to this. So by default, what it is giving you? Pie chart. So if you go and select here, pie chart, and you will get one option. So you can represent this. If you need the value, you can just click on the chart design and you will see that. This is how it's gonna represent. Okay. Whenever you want to convert the value into percentage, then you can use pie chart or donut chart. So here again, I'm going to the pie and you're seeing here donut chart and I'm representing it here. So this is one more chart which you're getting it. And if you convert, it will show you like this. Okay. But already it is in a percentage. Agreed? Fine. Let me just show you with the value. Completed and pending. Let me use here 600 and pending is almost 1800 or 2300. Clear? So now let me just select these two and go to insert and select the pie chart. You're getting the same pie chart which you're seeing above. Okay. Now if you want to convert into a percentage, is it getting converted? Yes or no? Earlier you had a percentage, but this time you have a value, but it can be converted into a percentage. So always remember pie chart will convert your value into a percentage. Okay, pie or donut. First condition is that. Clear? Can you make a note? If the employee percentage, suppose the overall percentage, if you are changing here from 33 to 56, you can see the color shade and changes. Automatically it is changing. If you change here 55 or 85, you can clearly see that. If you change from here 30, you can see that. Okay, whatever if you change here, it will work. Now you guys know, okay, well, the next one will be your line chart. So here, if you insert and if you click on recommended chart, and if you select here, you have a line chart here. In this, you have two variants. One is year wise. And the second one is normally you will get serial number wise. But always remember, whenever you're selecting the line chart, by default, it will give you in recommended chart itself. Okay. So you can select that and you can click OK. Once you click OK, you will get the values over here and you can change again the chart design and everything. But if you want to remove the dots line and if you want to remove the background, yes, of course you can change. See, you can just completely change that. So you got all the information. If you need to change the numbers also, you can change it. So you can see all the things. But here the question is, if you need 2 years of separation from 2016 to 2018, it should display from 2018 to 2020. Okay, it should show you in that way. So what are you gonna do? You just need to select the year, format axis. And when you select the format axis, you have here the option called labels. If you expand the labels and if you give the separate interval by 1, or if you give interval by 2 and enter, can you see that? After 2016, what you are seeing? 18. After 18, 20. After 20, 22. Like that, it will go. Clear on this? Can you guys cross check once? In this, if you need only the minimum, okay, I'll discuss later on that part. Now, there is a second way of approaching this visual, the same visual with area chart. So area will just give you the add-on area part. If you see here in all charts, if you go here, the area, after the line, you have the area chart. You can just select that area and you can work on it. So this will give you the similar way of the upper one, the area chart. So you can see that. Both are same, just it is representing as an area part. If you want to add a data labels, you can add with the help of data labels. That's it. So this is how you can represent. Combo chart in the sense, always remember it will be a combination of line and column chart. That is known as combo chart. Okay. Now, if I'm selecting the year and the sales and percentage, and if I click on insert and recommended chart, by default, you will get that option. Can you see the first one? By default, you are getting. You just need to select that only, nothing else. You just need to select that and expand it. It will be represented like this. And you can just hide this. Okay, you don't have to hide. Let it be as it is because it is a sales percentage. And if you want to add a data label, you can add a data label from here itself. So this is how it's gonna represent. But the problem is, I don't know which one is for line and which one is for column. Are you able to identify? No, right? So at that time, what you have to do, first remember, select the column, any one column, automatically it will select all the columns. Right click, format data series, and you can see the gap width. Last time we have done the same thing. You have to reduce it. You have to keep it like this. First condition is that. Okay, once you have kept that, the second condition, you just need to select the values, 377 and all. Once you have selected that, go to the plus sign and select the data labels, and it will ask you, where do you need it? I need in center. So I've kept it in center. Now, whatever the value it is representing, it is in center and the value color is white. Now you can see easily, this is the value and what is the percentage. Now I can't see the percentage properly. So I'll just click on this percentage. Again, plus sign, data labels, expand this arrow and keep it above so that it will be represented easily. So this is how you can represent both the information. Clear on this? Can you guys try once? Okay, now here, listen carefully. If you need here the pointer, so you want to place some pointer here to highlight the percentage, then you will select the line. Automatically, once you select the line, it will come like this. Okay, but still, you just need to select the line. Again, I'm showing you, please have a look. If you click on this line, automatically you will get the highlighted part, the blue color. Just right click and select the format data series. It will take you here. Come to this fill option and select the marker. I repeat, okay, in marker option, choose whichever you want. I'm using here built-in and I'm using here the arrow buttons like this. And if you want to increase the size, you can increase. If you want to change the color, you will be seeing fill option here. You have no fill pattern and all those things. But still, if you want to fill the color, you can see here below the fill and you can change the color. For example, now it is orange. Let me just keep it as, okay, black color, the filling part. Can you see the differences? Got it? If I want to remove this value, the percentage value, I don't want to show this percentage value here. Okay, if I want to remove that, then we'll select this, right click, format axis. Automatically, you will get this option. You will be seeing label. In this label, you have next to axis. Just click on none. It will remove that. So you're not going to see any values of percentage here. Okay, just right click and you will see the label. Label position has none. You have here tree map. So this is optional with you guys. So whenever you have category and subcategory or kind of parent and child relationship, at that time, you're going to use this condition. So let me just show you here. I'm just selecting everything, insert. And if you go to the recommended charts, by default, it will show you column and all. But below there, you will be seeing a tree map. If you don't find this, go to all charts and select the tree map. And you will see there the information. So this is how it's gonna represent your information. So in digital, you have these many axes. And in washing machine, you have only 3. Audio, you have 4. Air conditioner, you have 1. And you have AC for 1. Clear? So this is how parent and child relationship, which means digital is your category. In that digital, you have n number of options. That is called subcategory. So in digital, what is the total sales? Based on that, you will be seeing, okay, already it is added in the data labels. More option. Let me just check. Okay, even value I need to add. Yes, you can see here. In that digital, what and all values you have, you can see them. Clear? But in real-time scenario, you will be using for top 15, top 10, top 20, or parent and child relationship. At that moment, you're going to use it. Like country and state, state and city, city and area. Got it? Please make a note of this. If you have, in case, if you don't have, ignore it. Now coming to this, which is called as map.
Title we can give what for that?
There is nothing. Category and subcategory wise unit sold. So basically you can give that title.
Okay.
Okay. Now you have country and unit sold. In this, we're gonna use map visual. Let's see. If I insert here, most of the users may not get this, but still, if I'm clicking on all charts and if you click on map, you will see that. So by default, whichever the highest unit you have, it will show you in a darker color. And whichever you have a lowest unit, it will show you in a lighter color. This is how it works in the map. For example, if I type here, India and enter, somewhere you will see here, highlighted one. Got the point? If I just keep it again back to that, you will see here the dark one. So this is how it's gonna represent. Can you guys cross check? One is clear? Okay. Now the last one, which is known as, the waterfall, which will be having a negative and positive sign. So whenever you have negative and positive sign, you can cross check in that way. For example, I'm just selecting the entire thing again and going to the insert and clicking on that. So whenever you want to represent negative and positive sign, the best visual is actually waterfall. If you don't have, then you can go with column. Simple concept it is. Okay, 2 conditions you have. So if you have waterfall, you can just select the waterfall. Automatically, it will give you the option. So the negative value will always be in orange color and the positive value will be always in a blue color. Okay, and you have the start and end transaction. So for example, if I want to select this only one, right click and set as total. So this is my starting point. And if I select this and right click and set as total again. So these are my starting point. Getting it? So start of your transaction and end of your project. Now in this, what value you have given for project 1, project 2. If you want to show that, you can just see this. The value is increasing, but somewhere in project 2, you have decreased. So you got the loss. So if you want to change the color of loss, just select that loss color Okay, you can't select like that. Then come here, click on this, and you have here the chart design in the legend. You can see here the legend, and you can see the colors option. More colors, and you will be seeing here. Okay, it is not showing you that also. Fine. So the pattern which you needed. So you need to change that color. Let's do it in this way. So I'm just selecting this one. And let me just change the color here. Insert, sorry, home tab. And let me just fill the color with red color. So again, you need to select manually. And you have to give it. Like this, you can represent. Got it? But it can be applied as a conditional formatting also. That is advanced level. So for the time being, I'm just showing you how to use this. Clear on this? So negative will be in the red one and positive will be in the blue or green, anything. So please cross check. Have a look. So these are the questions you have it. Totally 8 questions you have. In this, you may have a sub questions also. The first question is arithmetic one. So let's see what kind of a questions you have. Try to understand the question. Don't jump or pop into your answers. Remember this. So the first question they have asked you. Create a data summary analyze about the data given. So you have to create a visualization, a summary information. Have you guys created that? Like the report or kind of things? You have to create a summary data. Okay. They have clearly mentioned most of the users, they don't do that. They directly jump into the question like this. That is wrong. First, they have asked you to create based on your understanding. You can create how many males and females are there, what is the status, how many count of employees are there for the married and single, department wise, region wise, what is their basic salaries, all those things you can create. Got it? So whatever the general report you have created, you can use this option. Now coming to the next, use name range for concept to apply the functions. So total salary. So total salary is, you need to select this column and you need to give here basic salary or salary like this. This is called name range concept. If I write here equals to sum, then I should write here salary. If I write, I should get the answer like this. And most of the users, what they will do, they will select like this and they will select the range and they'll enter. They didn't ask you name, the range. They asked you name range. Got it? So like this, you will be doing it. And these all things you are basic. Sorry. Okay. These are the basic formulas. And these are sum if, average if. You need to understand and you need to write the formulas. Okay. I can't help you out with all the formulas. You need to refer the recordings for that. Okay. One thing is done. Second, logical functions. In logical functions, you have to understand the question. Okay. Write eligible for gift in front of females having salary lesser than which one? 50,000. So whichever the, here you need to see female and you have to see if it is lesser than 50,000, then it should be eligible for gift. You need to mention that. So the logical condition, if condition will come. Got the point? And here, employee having salary lesser than 30,000 and the department belongs to CCD should get 9,000 as a bonus. So CCD and lesser than 30,000, they should get the bonus. Okay, they should get 9,000 there. So if you want to add basic salary plus 9,000, you can add it. If you want to just keep 9,000 also, you can keep it. But I'll not write the formula here. First, you guys try it. And then if you're not getting, then let me know. Don't simply jump into the formulas and get the help. No, no one will give you that kind of a help. Okay. Employee joined before 1980. So how do you get this answer? You need to cross check. This is the column which you need to refer. If anyone has joined before 1980, for example, this person and this person, they have joined before 1980, then what it should be? Retired. Employee belongs to sales or marketing department with basic salary of 45,000. For example, and these two, marketing and lesser than 45,000, they should get bonus of 25,000. Why it is enable editing? So they should get 25,000 like this. Clear on this? Okay, now the condition here. Gift everyone 1,500 Amazon voucher except the director and CEO. So in the department, you may find here director and CEO somewhere. Apart from them, every manager, every department person should get 1,500 here. Wherever you see CEO and director, it should be nothing. Clear on this? So these are the conditions. Any question here? Okay.
Ayub, I have one question in the first sheet. Create a summary data analysis means visualizations we have to do
Yes,
in
you
terms
need to
of
create a
chart?
report. Yes,
In
a
chart?
basic kind of a report. Yes.
Okay, like the dashboard you taught us, we can do like that?
Yes, exactly, ma'am. You can do
Okay.
like that. A basic concept. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Now coming to the lookup functions. So in this lookup, you have the first sheet, which is called index and match. You have to identify first name and last name with a minimum salary. So you should know maximum salary, how to extract, and minimum salary. From this, you will be writing the VLOOKUP or index or match, whatever you want. Got the point? And here, master sheet is this. And from here, you need to extract the data. From the source sheet, you need to extract the data. Get region department salary of all employees from source sheet. So this is the one. If this code is not displayed or present in this data, that should be retired. Okay, it should show me as retired. Suppose, for example, this ID is not available in this data. So you will be mentioning like this, retired. In case if it is available, you will be writing here. You will get the information like South, department, whatever, XYZ. Okay. Use name range and VLOOKUP with match function. Again, you have to use the concept called name range and VLOOKUP with match. Remember this. So you have learned these things. Yes or no? No. So if you have any questions related to this, once you are done, then let me know. I'll discuss. No issues on that. Okay. Now coming to the date function, because I know very well you guys have not practiced, first thing. Second, you have not even opened this, Excel assignments. So it takes time. Now remember here, the current date is your, whenever you're opening this date function, this will be not dynamic. This will be your present date. For example, today's date is 29/11/2024 and the time will be this. Okay, but last modification, when your users will open, then you will be using the formula called today and the below formula will be now. This should be dynamic. Why? What is the reason? Suppose when I share with you guys, you will modify something. So that is called last modification date and time. If you edit something, then it should change automatically. So this is what we needed. This is your current date and time when you open the file. Remember this. And these all things, I hope, days in number, month in number, month in text, year, age in year, and exact age with year, month, and days. You all know this. Day formula, month formula, and text formula, year is year, date diff, and date diff with year, month, and days, which you have learned. If you refer the recording, you'll get it. Got it? Now next, sorting and filtering. Okay, here they have clearly mentioned sort as per the condition and paste the result by adding a new sheet. So once after sorting, you just need to add a new sheet and you need to paste that or take a screenshot. Okay, first paste the data, then take a screenshot of your sorting part. Where you will get here, you have to take this data, sort, and you have to take a screenshot of this. Got it? The same thing applies for filtering also. Sort segment, inside each segment, country should be sorted. Again, inside the sort, you have to use profit for each country, lowest to highest. So you have to use custom sorting. Custom is nothing but this is the one, customization. So you can refer here, for example, Sort by segment A to Z, add the level, country A to Z, and then add the level, profit, smallest to largest. So you need to take this screenshot, and whatever you sorted, you have to copy this and add in the new sheet. Got the point? The same thing applies for your filtering part. Remember this. Okay, now apart from that, you have charts visual, which you have done today only. You have to create a line chart and you have to create a combo chart. That's it, nothing else. Okay, which you have done today, the same concept. Do you want me to explain again this? Thank you. Okay, coming to the number 7. Let me open it. Let's see. Okay, they have clearly given you the question here. Sales data set. Which is your sales data set? Let's see. This is your sales data set. Okay, this data set you will be importing using Power Query. And you will be getting 3 sheets and you have to establish the relationship, which you have done day before yesterday. And then after doing this, you need to create a sample report like this. If you have any add-on insights, you can add that also. Suppose if you want to present anything more than this, you can add it. Up to you. But how do you use it? Again, you have to open a new query, data tab, get data, and you will select from the Excel workbook. Clear? And you'll refer this file, sales data.
We can here use slices as manager and region wise as well, no? Instead of customer segment, because it's already there in the chart.
Whatever you want, you can use, ma'am. Up to you. They have given. You can add any new insights. Okay.
Okay.
So it's all about yours analyzing part. Now the last question you have macro and VBA. Okay, why you have learned macro? See, record a macro to calculate quantity and unit price, and then assign a button, which you have done it. Okay, and next user form. Create a new joinee user form, name, age, and gender. What you have learned yesterday. So this is all. So whatever you have learned till now, it is similar to your assignments and related to your interview questions. Clear? Any questions here? First, try to explore, then you do it.